And welcome to another episode of Brothers Arguing Sports. I'm Zob. Across the Zoom, representing the New York Knicks, is Paulie Rustamano. So, Paulie, I was watching Undisputed today, and all three of them, Skip, Paul Pierce, Keyshawn Johnson, they were like, man, we all picked the Sixers. We're all surprised by this. Why do you think the media got this so wrong? Why has everyone been sleeping on the Knicks? They were the 2 seed. Give me your biggest reason.
Well, history, first off.
That's
The
a good
Knicks
one.
haven't been this yeah, the Knicks haven't been this good since 2013. I'd say they're even better than that team. They, you know, but
Yeah.
but again, we could talk about that, but just history of losing, history of choking, people always, puffing them up
Yep.
and then it goes nowhere. Also I think
Is that your biggest
people.
reason, Paulie? You think it's just people just think Knicks and they think these guys just aren't that good based on the last, 20 years, 24 years?
Yeah, yeah. I think it has to. I think people are still. I think there's been so much losing for so long that it's almost like people still think that, well, even though they're doing well, it might not last.
See,
You
I
know?
agree with you to an extent, Paulie, but I don't think that's the biggest reason. I think it's
Yeah.
because if they're just basing it on history, it leads into my reason is that they don't watch the Knicks. I don't think these guys really know
Okay.
this team, and I think they're just discovering them now because there's a reason they're the 2 seed, right?
Right.
The reason
Yeah.
there's the 2 seed, and my second reason is they don't watch, and on the surface, the Knicks don't look like a good team. Like these guys are just like Josh Hart, Anunoby, DiVincenzo. These aren't big star players, and even Brunson is
Yeah.
listed at 6'2", but you know what I mean. So they just you have an image of this team that they're not that good, and there you figure, oh, they just had a nice season, but they're not really that good. That's what they don't watch them, and then you look at the players and you go, okay, how good could they really be?
Yeah. Yeah. Who was it? Becky Hammond was.
Oh, that was beautiful.
She said that if your best if your smallest guy is if your best player is small, then like you're really not
You need
really
a
going
guy.
anywhere.
You need a guy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I said.
So I think there wasn't also a lot of faith in Jalen Brunson that he is a 1A guy. I think this series is showing that he is a 1A guy. And
Well,
and so
Paulie, me, TD, and I did an episode about a couple. I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago. We talked about the All NBA first team. We both had
mhm,
Brunson on the All NBA first team
okay.
instead of Tatum, but I started researching like what other people like expert picks. They all have Tatum over Brunson. But here's my point. Look at last night. Embiid had what, 39 points?
Yeah.
Brunson had 40. Brunson's points are different.
Yes.
Like, I can't think of another guy, and I've been watching the Knicks since 1991, that puts the team on his back. He's not only the floor
Yes.
general, but he also literally just carries the team night in, night out to one of the top teams in the league. I can't think of another Nick who's done that, who just
Yeah.
flat out leads and carries this team to high levels.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at the fact that Randall's been out, and he still is carrying them to places that I think people didn't even think that they would go, especially with him out, because Brunson now has become more of a scorer.
Yeah.
And he's scoring at ridiculous rates. He's breaking records.
And at ridiculous points in the game.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Clutch shots, right? Right. Clutch shots. I mean him, Hart, a lot of guys hit these dagger shots that or they hit shots that just keep you in the game. Big shots that change the whole game and it stops runs. And this is what this team always needed. I think the Knicks always had guys that would fall short like under pressure, and now they have dogs. And
They have
Brunson is the top OG, the top
he
dog.
is it's
It
that's
really
my
is.
point. Last game, like look at last night. Like the Knicks were in trouble. in that
Right.
third. You know, they were in trouble, but he
Took
just
over.
took over in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He was the man. The game was going, and there was all the pressure on the world. Because if the Knicks lose that series, everyone just looks at it. Brunson's really not that great. It's just a
Right.
New York thing. He needed. I feel so happy for Brunson because I know all year how he's carried them, and now he's
Absolutely.
getting his due on a national level. All right, Paul.
Absolutely.
Any
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
thoughts?
Well, I just want to say, I love watching this Knicks team. They are just so fun to watch, but because they just play hard every night,
They're easy to
you know,
root for.
they play hard every night, and that's all that us fans want. And Brunson is just amazing right now. So I love to watch him as our leader, and then everyone just around
Yeah.
him also showing support. So it's been
Yep.
awesome. Yeah, been
So,
awesome.
guys, in the comments, let us know why do you think everyone was sleeping on the Knicks? All right, Paulie, have a good night and a good
Thank
weekend.
you. Thank you, Xavier.
Bye.
Yep.